Hi everyone, we can do exercise 10D, question number 8 onwards. Find four numbers in AP whose sum is 20 and the sum of whose squares is 120. So find four numbers in AP whose sum is 20. So let the four numbers be, how can we represent that four numbers? Let the four numbers be A minus 3D, then A minus D, then A plus D and A plus 3D. Let the four numbers be. Okay. Given sum of these four numbers is 20. So how can we write A minus 3D plus A minus D plus A plus D plus A plus 3D is equal to 20. Minus 3D plus 3D cancel. D and D cancel. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4A is equal to 20. So A is equal to 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. A we got it as 5. Then one more condition is given. What is that? Sum of whose squares is 120. So squares. Square of A minus 3D is what? A minus 3D whole square. Similarly, A minus D whole square, A plus D whole square, A plus 3D whole square. Given sum of their squares is given as 120. No. So how can we write A minus 3D the whole square, then A minus D the whole square. These are the squares. Then A plus D the whole square, then A plus 3D. Sum of these squares. So we can put a plus there, is given as what? 120. Okay, so A minus 3D, we want to write in A plus 3B whole square form or A minus B whole square form. No, same way. So here this is in the form of A minus B whole square. No, so A minus B whole square, same way, A square minus 2AB plus B square. So how can we write this? A square minus 2 into A into 3D. 2 into A into 3D. So 2 into 3, 6. So 6AD. That you can do in the working column if needed means, or directly you can write. So 6AD. Then next plus 3D whole square will be 9D square plus here A minus D whole square is what? A square minus 2AD plus D square plus this is in the form of A plus B whole square. So it will be A square plus 2AD plus D square plus here A plus 3D whole square will be A square plus 2 into A into 3D. So 2 into 3, 6AD. No, 6AD plus 3D whole square is 9D square is equal to 120. So anything to cancel here? 2AD, here also 2AD cancel. 6AD we can cancel. Remaining it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4A square, then plus 9D square is here. Here also 9D square. 9 plus 9, 18D square. Plus 1, 19D square. Here plus 1, 20D square. 20D square is equal to what? 120. Okay. So dividing throughout by 4 possible. No, dividing throughout by 4. So it will be 4A square by 4 is A square plus 20D square by 4 is 5D square is equal to 120 divided by 4 means 30. Okay. We have A is equal to 5. So substitute A is equal to 5 in this. We will get, substitute A is equal to 5 in A square plus 5D square is equal to 30. That is what? 5 square plus 5D square is equal to 30. So 25 plus 5D square is equal to 30. So 5D square is equal to 30 minus 25. 5D square is equal to 5. Therefore D square is equal to 5 by 5 which is equal to 1. Therefore D is equal to plus or minus 1. We got D as plus or minus 1. So the four numbers are, which are the four numbers? A minus 3D. No? So A minus 3D, then A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. So A is equal to 5 and D is equal to plus or minus 1. So it will be in ascending and descending order, already we know. We have done so many problems. So I am directly writing only that numbers. So a minus 3d, let it be positive 1. So which are the values? A is equal to 5 minus 3 into positive 1. Positive 1. So 3 into 1 is 3. So 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Then a minus d will be 5 minus positive d. We are taking positive d. D is equal to positive 1 and a is equal to 5. Here we are doing that. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Then a plus d will be 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Then here a plus 3 into 1 is what? 5 plus 3 into 1, 3 is equal to 8. Same case we are getting what? If d is equal to negative 1. So I am not doing that now. So directly we can write what? The four numbers are, which one? 2, 4, 6, 8. You have to do d is equal to negative 1 also. Then after that you want to write the four numbers are. You will get it what? Descending order, no? If we put d is equal to negative 1, you will get it as what? 8, 6, 4 and 2. Therefore the four numbers are you should write. Both you should write, okay? Then question number 9. Insert one arithmetic mean between 3 and 13. We studied the formula what? Arithmetic mean between a and b. Arithmetic mean between a and b is what? A plus b by 2. Similarly, what is given here? Insert one arithmetic mean between 3 and 13. So here 3 and 13 is given. So here a stands for 3 and b stands for what? 30. So what will be the answer? 9th question. Arithmetic mean between a and b is equal to a plus b by 2. Therefore, that formula you should write. Therefore, arithmetic mean between 3 and 13 is equal to 3 plus 13 divided by 2, which is equal to 16 by 2. Answer is 8. That is your answer, okay? Next, the angles of a question number 10. The angles of a polygon are in AP with common difference 5. So, given D is equal to 5 degree. If the smallest angle is 120 degree, find the number of sides of the polygon. Number of sides he want to find out. Smallest angle means the smallest value we denote it as A, no? So, given A is equal to 120 degree. The first term. First term is A, that is T1 is equal to A is equal to 120 degree. We want to find number of what? Number of sides of the polygon. How many sides are there for that polygon? If it is a 3-sided polygon means it is a triangle. 4-sided means either it will be square or rectangle or parallelogram anyway. We don't know the number of sides. Here we can directly say the 3-side means it is a what? Triangle. We don't know how many sides are there. We don't know how many sides are there. So that side we want to find out. That means n we want to find out. N is equal to question mark. So how can we find? We have what formula? Which formula we have? Sum. We know sum is equal to formula. Sum is equal to n by 2 into, we have a and common difference. So which formula we want to apply? 2a plus n minus 1 into n minus 1 into d. This formula, not the first term plus last term. Then we already studied in lower classes that sum of angles of a polygon is this is a formula already we studied in 7th standard. 2n minus 4 into 90. This is a formula, very important. Sum of angles of a polygon is 2n minus 4 into 90. I think you all know that. 2n minus 4 into 90. Just check with the triangle. Triangle, how many sides are there? Triangle 1, 2, 3. Number of sides n means 3. So substitute that. What about the sum of angles of a triangle? We know sum of angles of a triangle is what? 180 degree. Let us check. 2n minus 4 into 90 is our formula. We want to find the sum of angles of a polygon. So now we are discussing with the triangle. So check it. 2 into n. How many sides are there? 3 sides are there. minus 4 into 90. So 3 into 2, 6 minus 4 into 90. So that is what? 2 into 90 is equal to 180 degree. So if number of sides is 3, we will get sum of angles of that 3-sided will be 180 degree. Similarly, 4-sided, suppose it is a rectangle. What about the sum of angles of a rectangle? Rectangle means, already we discussed that. If you don't know, please cut that. That means diagonal to diagonal. So it will become 2 triangles. One triangle 180, another triangle 180, 180 plus 180 360, or either directly we know which sum of angles of a triangle will be 360 degree. This is a 4-sided figure, no? Rectangle, square, all are 4-sided figure. So how can we find using this method? So 2n minus 4 into 90 is our formula. So how many sides are there? 4 sides are there. So instead of n, we can replace it as what? 4. 4n. 2n minus 4 into 90. So 2 into 4 minus 4. 2 into 4 is what? 8. 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is what? 4. 4 into 90. 360, no? So sum of angles of a 4-sided figure is what? 360 degree. So we don't know n. We want to find n. So usual formula is what? Sum of angles of a polygon will be 2n minus 4 into 90. That only we know. We don't know n. So instead of this s, we can replace it as what? 2n minus 4 into 90. Then we want to substitute all the values. Okay. So already we discussed what sum is equal to n by 2. Our formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sum of angles of a polygon is 2n minus 4 into 90. So both are sum. So we can equate the RHS. So how can we write? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to what? 2n minus 4 into 90. Okay. So next step it will be what? Substitute that, no? A is equal to what? 120. We can substitute. D is equal to 5. So n by 2 n we want to find out. 2 into a 120 plus n minus 1 into d 5 is equal to 2n minus 4 into 90. Okay. Then we can take this 2 to the right side. So it will become into, no? So n. Then 2 into 120 is 240 minus. Can we write minus here? Directly we can change the bracket, no? So 5. Or you write first 5. N minus 1 is equal to 2n minus 4 into 90. So this denominator 2, if you take to the right side, so it will become into 2. Up to this clear? Got all of you? So next we want to change the brackets. So 240 into n. Or before changing the bracket with the n, first we can change the bracket with the 5. Change the bracket. So n, that is 240 plus 5n minus 5. 5n minus 5 is equal to, this we can multiply, no? So 2n minus 4 into 180. Okay. So change the brackets. So 240n plus 5n square minus 5n is equal to 180. We want to change the bracket with 2n minus 4 into 180. So 180 is common there. So 180 minus 2n. So it will be 360n minus 180 into 4 is 720. So this will be 720. So 5n square, this 2 we can simplify. So it will be 5n square plus 235n is equal to 360n minus 720. So which one we want to take? 5n square, 235n is there, 360n. So take all the things to the left side, that is better, I think so. 5n square plus 235n minus 360n. So it will become plus 720 is equal to 0. Simplify that. So 235n minus 360n will be minus 125n. So dividing throughout by 5. So it will be n square minus 125 divided by 5 is 25n plus 720 divided by 5 is 144 is equal to 0. Then splitting the middle term. So how can we do? Dash into dash is 144 and we want to get as negative 25. So factorize that time, factorization 144. So like this way, 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 2, 8, 8 into 2, 16. 16 and 9 possible or not? Check it. 16 into 9 is equal to 144 and 16 minus 25 we want. So minus 16 minus 9. So minus 16 minus 9 will be minus 25. So we can split n square minus 16n minus 9n plus 144 is equal to 0. From this n we can take common n minus 16. Here n minus 16 we can take. So remaining it will be minus 9 is equal to 0. N minus 16 is common there. So n minus 16 into n minus 9 is equal to 0. So n minus 16 is equal to 0 or n minus 9 is equal to 0. That is n is equal to 16, n is equal to or n is equal to 9. Therefore the number of sides will be either 16 or 9. Then only that smallest angle, which one smallest is what? 120 degree. Okay. So n is equal to, we want to find the number of sides. Number of sides of the polygon is 16 or 9. 11th question, last one. 1 by A, 1 by B and 1 by C are in AP. Show that BC, CA and AB are also in AP. So given 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C are in AP. Since 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C are in AP, if these three are in AP, the common difference will be same. No. So how can we write the common difference? 1 by B minus 1 by A. Similarly, common difference is 1 by C minus 1 by B. So we can equate this. No, both common difference are same, means we can directly write what? 1 by B minus 1 by A will be equal to 1 by C minus 1 by B. That is D is equal to D. So automatically 1 by B minus 1 by A will be equal to 1 by C minus 1 by B. Already we studied that. Take LCM. So it will be LCM using Vedic math. So it will be A cross multiplication model. No. A minus LCM using Vedic math. A minus B divided by B into A is what? AB itself. Is equal to, here also B minus C divided by BC. What we want to find out? If 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C are in AP, we want to find out BC, CA and AB are also in AP. So how can we do this? For doing that, just rearrange this. A minus B, this B minus C to the denominator. So it will be AB divided by BC. Then we can cancel this B and B. So A minus B divided by B minus C is equal to A by C. Let it be equation number 1. If BC, CA and AB are in AP, how can we write that? If they are in AP, it should be written in which form? How can we write? If BC, CA and AB are in AP, it should be written, we can write this as what? Common difference should be same. No. So how can we write this? If we want to find out BC, CA and AB, so for finding that, just think what? BC, CA and AB are in AP. If they are in AP, common difference will be same. So CA minus BC and common difference will be AB minus CA. Okay, here common difference, if they are in AP, common difference will be same. So we can equate CA minus BC is equal to what? AB minus CA. Here which one common? C common, A minus B. Here A common, B minus C. Can we write like this way, that one? Can we write this in form of equation number 1? Just write, how can we write that? A minus B divided by, take this B minus C to the denominator. So it will be A by C. So if A, B, C are in AP, we got what? A minus B divided by B minus C is equal to A by C form. So same way, just think of the inverse. We are assuming that CA and AB are in AP. We got what? Same as equation number 1. So we can say that if they are in AP, we can write like this way, means A minus B minus C is equal to A by C. Then surely what? BC, CA and AB are in AP. Therefore, we can write BC, after this BC, CA and AB are in AP. That is your answer. Okay. Thank you.